Welcome to our podcast, The Anatomy of Ancestral Alchemy. I am very sore. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I feel like I had a blip on the radar yesterday where I was just super moody and checked out and frustrated, and there was like nothing causing it. I literally just woke up in a funk and had to kind of shake things out and got a good night's sleep and feeling much better today, thankfully. Yeah.
I love that you shook it out.
Yeah. I had to literally shake it out. And I watched a very good show on Netflix last night, and that helped. Sometimes it's just having to like
Shift.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the show?
It's called Untamed on Netflix. It's like a murder mystery thriller set in Yosemite.
Mental note.
Yeah, I liked it. And it's just beautiful too because it's Yosemite. So
yeah. I watched Rebel Ridge.
Oh.
Highly recommend.
Okay, what's that on?
I think it was on Netflix.
Okay.
My kid picked it.
Nice.
It was good.
Okay.
It's a good show to be watching right now.
Okay, I will check that out.
Say
too.
that much.
Thank you. So tell us about your body. What's going on with your feet?
Oh my God, I'm stiff. So
stiff.
I just finished my group, and I had shared this with the group, so I'm going to dive into it a little bit deeper. So the left side of my body, so from the base of my neck down, has been like constricting, and it's like down my legs, so it's like the sciatica. Leah and I do Pilates together on Saturdays, and I had let the instructor, Leah's husband, know, and he was like, I have a hunch, and he like felt into this part in my glute.
Yeah, it was in your glute.
Pro forma.
Yeah, the piriformis.
Whatever. Hurt. He's like this, and I was like, ah! So as I was feeling into it, so zooming out, ancestral alchemy is, the way that I experience it is, I'm looking for things to clear out, anything to clear out that prevents me from living my life fully right now, okay? And I'm looking for breadcrumbs or signs of any obstacles or historical stuff that might need clearing. So when I experience something in my body, I have a soft focus of, what is my body needing right now? And I also I have my Rolodex of thoughts, and I try to see if there's any pattern or like, when did this start happening thing, right? Because I've been doing virtual therapy since COVID.
Yeah.
And I haven't had sciatica at all.
5 years.
So it's just starting. And I'm like, when did it start? A few months ago. I'm like, what happened a few months ago? I started dating someone regularly. So let's just sit with that. As I'm like, Judy, are you going to talk about your dating life on this podcast? Oh, my hands are hot.
Hot hands.
Hot hands. And I'm feeling vulnerable. Yeah. So it's like this new relationship. I came out at 48 as queer because I didn't know what my preferences were. I'm starting to question my gender identity, like all of these things that I just took for granted because I just followed the path that I was given. Checked every box that I was supposed to so I could get an A.
Yep.
And I checked every box and got such a good grade that I woke up every morning hating my life.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you can resonate with this, but I was like,
A's suck.
A's suck. A's suck if the A is for the boxes that are put in front of you without any consideration of what you want for your life. Okay.
Exactly.
So I was ultra successful.
A doesn't stand for authentic.
Yes. I love that. A does not stand for authentic. It's performative. Okay. Based on someone else's grading system. Anyway, I love that riff. So I, at 48, came out and started exploring. So started the dating apps and found someone that I have been excited about. And as my heart has opened up to the possibility of love again, and especially she's a woman, right? I've never explored a romantic relationship with anybody assigned female at birth. I'm having some things coming up in my body, which is so interesting. So just pausing and noticing, I'm feeling like fluttering and like flush to my face, like embarrassing that I would even say this which has a lot of charge because of the homophobia that's out there.
True. Yep.
Especially right now.
Yep.
Can we just for a second pause? The hotlines
I know.
got shut down.
Yep.
If anyone needs, you just email me, okay? Just let people know that you're a safe person to talk to. Can we just, okay?
Yep.
So as I'm exploring my real identity, my authenticity, I am coming across all of this constriction in my body. As I become more and more free and unfettered, unrestricted in my essence. Like I'm dancing again, I'm singing again, I'm laughing again, I'm being silly again. As I'm being more and more free, the left side of my body has completely shut down. Like I feel pain from the top of my head through the left side of my body down to the arch in my foot. Right? So as I feel into this, what I know about all the different modalities that I've studied is the left side of the body is maternal stuff or feminine energy. And then the right side of the body is paternal lineage or masculine energy. And I was like, this is interesting. If it's the maternal line. And then the other thing is my leg, like I cannot be as mobile as I'm used to. Like walking hurts. And what I know from Louise Hay is any kind of thing that restricts your movement, so any foot issues or leg issues, has to do with inability to move forward. So I'm just, I wonder if it's a maternal line. I wonder if it's like fear of moving forward. I wonder, like all these things, right? And I've been experiencing intense panic attacks. I'm anxious. Like I run anxious, but I am not someone who experiences panic very often.
Yeah.
And the last few weeks I've been experiencing a lot of panic, which on the last episode we talked about the Schumann resonance and the earth having what would be an equivalent of a panic attack. And I've been having panic attacks. So I'm like, maybe it's the earth. That.
True. And it is still fluctuating a lot this week.
Yes, which I feel as well, okay? So I'm sitting with this, and what I do when I start to sit with this is I start to float back my ancestry and go, is there resistance? Is there tightness or a desire to prevent me from moving forward in this direction? I landed on a yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I landed on a yes, that folks in my lineage don't necessarily feel supportive of full authenticity or finding love. And so I'm sitting with that image while I also made an appointment with a body worker. Say, okay, so just don't replace taking care of your body or going to a doctor with this energetic work, okay?
It's a both and.
Yep. Okay?
Both and.
So I'm going to see my body worker later today,
Good.
And I'm sitting with this image of why would my ancestors, the feminine line, okay, not want me to find love? And the thing that I'm sitting with now is because it's risky.
Yeah. Yeah, the word that came through when you asked it was, it's scary.
It's scary, right? It's scary. Does that resonate for you at all?
Especially in the context of non-traditional love, like when you were talking about your queer identity and this is the first AFAB person that you're dating, right? There's,
going against the grain, going against the collective. So the Asian Americans that I work with, some of the Asian programming is like collective focus or consciousness, right? And I was explaining to my group today, I was like, it's not individual or collective. It has to be both. It doesn't have to be. The healthy balance is both, right? That you need to hold the individual as important as the collective because the individual brings something that no other person can bring.
Yes.
That's why diversity matters.
Yep.
Because this one person, this group of people, this brings something that the entire collective needs for full expression, okay? And we have to keep in mind the collective because we share space. So we also have to make decisions that aren't just about the person, but that we're also stewarding and shepherding and traveling alongside and being responsible for and with the collective whole.
Yes.
Okay, so it has to be both. The healthy expression is both. And so many Asian cultures are just about what's best for the family or the collective, right? You have to ignore your own personal things. And that's the tension that I work with my clients on.
Yeah.
And so I was explaining the collective was taught that because the empire was like the son of God, right?
Yeah.
The emperor.
Yeah.
And so to teach the people to follow the son of God, there's these scriptures, probably not called scriptures, but like edicts or the philosophy, Confucianism or whatever. It's like you follow the emperor, and then below the emperor is these people, and then below them, and then it's like this hierarchy of order, which is following the prescripted road, right? These check boxes that we're supposed to follow to be a good person in your community, right? So as I'm going away from what my family wanted for me, the traditional way of being, and I'm getting closer to my full expression of who I really am, I'm going completely against that hierarchy of control.
Yeah.
Going completely against the hierarchy of control.
So
and I'm
true.
saying control intentionally. Okay, zooming out for a second. The fascism that comes in, fascism is about complete control. It's about like control in order to, they know better, stay safe, all these other things. My fascism, the fascia in my body is tightening.
I literally just had that connection. I'm like, what is the etymology of the word fascia?
Can you look it up?
Yeah.
This
I'm
just
like just a little mind blown right now.
I know, I'm mind blown too, because this is a new piece. But as I'm being more free in my spiritual expression, my physical body is constricting, controlling me. It's so interesting. Because one of the things that I'm learning and have been trying to unlearn in my body is love is freedom, which means I'm going to behave differently each day because I'm going to have a different impulse. If I'm fully free, I get to do what I want for me as long as it doesn't hurt other people. Do you have it? Is it cool? Is it cool?
You're going to be like, oh my God.
You can't make this shit up.
So much sense.
You can't make this shit up.
No,
okay, tell me, Leah.
Fascia originates from the Latin word fascia, which means bandage. And then it also goes on to say the Latin root, this word relates to fascia. It refers to a bundle of rods with an axe head, which symbolizes authority and power in ancient Rome. Yeah.
Authority and power in ancient Rome.
Yeah. So if you think about what fascia does in the body, right? It like holds our muscles together, right? Yeah. But it can hold it together in a really rigid way. Yeah.
What's happening right now? So interesting.
And then if we think about fibromyalgia and the fascia connection, and then also the connection with complex PTSD.
Say more.
Like control. Like oftentimes people that struggle with symptoms of complex PTSD, it's because they've been in situations where people have been so controlling in various ways. They've been in repeatedly traumatic situations. And a fascist government for years can create a very similar PTSD structure in people. It can impact the fascia in your muscles or around your muscles, strict and tighten. Yeah.
Fascinating. You just went, this just unfolded. I'm still kind of processing this right now.
It's really fascinating. Woo!
So did fascism originate in Europe?
Where did fascism originate?
Okay, so while Leah's doing this, let's zoom out for a second. This is all I do. This is all we do. Like with our clients, we're like, that's an interesting thing. Let's look it up. Does this resonate for your family of origin? Let's look it up.
So it started in 1919, apparently, in Italy in the aftermath of World War One.
Okay.
So the term fascism itself comes from the Italian word fascizo, I'm probably not pronouncing that right, meaning a bundle or group, symbolizing unity and strength.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Unity and strength.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we were to just riff off this, because a trigger point, right, is a bundle.
Yep.
And it's tight. So what I was positing with my group today was I think fascism is an adaptation to trauma.
Yeah. And it makes sense that it would be, right? And this...
My butt hurts a lot right now as we're talking about this.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Keep going.
But connects with fascism's rise after World War One. It was a extremist response to trauma. Yeah.
What was the cause for World War One? And yes, I don't know this because history is taught so boring.
It's
boring.
Also just so complex. And also, I might as well just look it up so I don't get it wrong on here. Because history is important.
It's really radiating.
Wow. All right. Well, let's work with that. Okay. So World War One, between central powers of Europe and the Middle East and Africa and Asia Pacific.
This was over land.
Yeah, it was.
Who controls the land? Interesting. Okay. So now, who controls the land? And now I'm going back into my body.
Yes.
Who controls my body?
Do you want to be with this pain? Do you want to go inward a little bit and see what comes up?
Yes, please.
Yeah. It's okay if I guide you through it a little?
Please.
Yeah. So doing your best to bring your awareness and attune as much as possible to that trigger point that you're feeling. Is it one specific point?
It's so in my butt, and then it goes straight up to here.
So it's radiating up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is different than it has been. So it's been intensifying since we've been talking about World War One.
Yeah. All right. So see what happens when you stay with these sensations that you're experiencing. And notice what begins to come through as you attune to them as much as you can. And remember that this could come through in other physical sensation, thought, memory, emotion.
So there's a speed up in my heart.
Okay.
There's fear that's coming up.
Yeah. Good awareness. Just keep following the breadcrumbs.
So when it was speeding up, I stopped breathing. So now I'm reminding myself to breathe and that I'm in my body now and nothing is around me that's threatening me. I'm opening my eyes to just remind myself because it really felt scary.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm gurgling.
Yeah. A little digestion there.
Who controls this body? Interesting. So whenever I say I control this body, there is a terror that comes up. If I control this body and I make a mistake, someone's going to die, is what it feels like.
You're going to end up risking somebody else's life.
Someone I love. Now my throat's constricting.
It needs to be expressed.
I lost people I love. My people lost people. Oh gosh, that's a big one. In my lineage, there are people who lost people they love.
And they take on some of the blame for that.
They feel responsible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they were blamed.
And they were blamed.
I have this image of domestic violence situations. I'm not saying this happened, but this in domestic violence situations when the perpetrator does something against the victim and then blames, you made me do that to you. That's how it felt.
Mm-hmm.
You made me do this to you. And they believed it.
Yeah, they internalized it.
Because it's a lot easier to internalize it and feel like you have some control. So the epigenetic impact is, so if I internalize that I can prevent the harm, like that I am in control of that. So if I constrict my behaviors or my desires, then I can prevent them from being harmed. Then I can control that and protect them.
Yeah, protective impulse. And the question is it really protecting? And if so, who? And if not?
So interesting. I have this image of going into like a protective stance, like I'm like rocking and I'm in a prison and like don't know what to do. The pain is gone. Is that so interesting?
Yeah, when did you notice that shift?
When I imagine myself in prison.
Oh, okay, so just now, essentially.
just now.
Okay.
So it's almost like I externalized the imprisonment because it's literally like it's preventing me from moving. So it's like a chain.
Yeah.
So the moment I was able to externalize it into an image is when I got a sense of relief.
Okay. Yeah. And that makes sense.
Why does it make sense?
Because externalizing something takes it out of us, right? Yes. Literally. That just was a great example of that.
And I'm going, oh, so my body's trying to show me that at some point, someone in my lineage was bound and constricted and controlled.
Yep.
And blamed for harm that wasn't their responsibility.
This is how your body is carrying it.
As a memory, a protective memory. Yeah, that's so interesting.
Where does your body want you to go from here?
So interesting. I was like, wait a minute. So I'm visualizing, right? So I'm trying to do dual awareness, right? Staying in my body at this moment in time. I'm not in a prison. My body's not a prison. I'm not allowing myself to betray my body by blaming my body for the pain.
Yep.
And I'm staying in the image external of being in this prison cell. And then there's an awareness of me there going, but I actually don't know if the door's locked.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. I have a sense that I don't think it's locked. Yeah, so I go and the door's open. It's so interesting. So now it's this place of, so the door is unlocked and there's no guards, but there's this constriction of fear of, but if I open the door, am I going to get in trouble?
Yeah.
Just sit with that for a second. This connects to another group I had, it was last week or 2 weeks ago, where someone was afraid to move out of the country for her dream. We were able to connect it to her ancestry of enslaved people. And we talked about that her ancestors were trying to keep her safe by having this fear of doing the thing that she wanted to do. Yeah. Because some of her ancestors refused to get off the plantation after their freedom was given to them. Yeah. So it's a similar energy of, oh, I'm not locked in here. Yeah. But there's a fear of leaving because I don't know what's on the other side.
This is familiar.
I've only known this constriction.
Yeah.
What do I do when I'm outside?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Totally. If that's the only life you've ever known, terrifying to think about what it's like on the other side.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
So one of the symptoms is like tightness. So I have tightness in my neck. And I remember I was working with my energy worker because the moment something gets off, I'm like, I'm going to go ask for professional help. I don't have to do this on my own. Yeah. Okay. So my energy worker, different than my body worker, in my work with my energy worker, I came up with this image of my head feels bound in like this board.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, let me look it up. So I looked it up. In China, this would be a punishment. Yeah. Like they would have a board, you would be locked in, and on the board would be the written thing that you did wrong. So I'm noticing I have this tightness here. I'm just going to sit with it and just send it some love. Okay. With the awareness now that I don't have it on my neck, but someone might have in my family, my lineage, my people. Oh, I have another image.
Uh-huh.
So interesting. There are other people there in the prison area.
Okay.
All also just dealing with this. There's no lock.
Uh-huh. What message do they have for you?
It's easier to go explore this together.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But interesting. There's like different people who are like, don't leave. You're going to get in trouble. You're going to get us all in trouble. Mm-hmm. And then there are other people like, let's get out of here.
Uh-huh.
So I'm noticing who I want to follow right now.
Yeah.
Interesting. But there's this impulse that there's a small desire, who can I throw under the bus? So if I go with someone and then we get in trouble, I'm going to blame them. Uh-huh. So I'm just sitting with this. I know this place. If Congress would do their job, then we wouldn't. The president, if we elected another president, we wouldn't. Yeah. It's like, How much responsibility over our choices in our lives do we keep handing over? How much power do we keep handing over?
Mm-hmm. How's the pound feeling in your neck? Your throat?
Less. Oh. I crossed my leg. Look at this. I can move it right now. This is weird. This is so weird.
It's great.
I had no idea we were going to do this.
It's so good.
Thank you, universe.
Does it feel complete, or does it feel like there's anything else that needs to come through?
It feels complete for now. It just is, we don't have to do anything right now. We're just going to sit with it. Because it also reminded me, I have another visual that I have that I keep visiting.
Yeah.
And it was reminding me, it's much more vibrant than this image. Yeah, I think this prison one is complete, and it's so interesting. The intensity's gone.
Uh-huh. That's great.
I'm still going to go to my session.
Yeah, I agree.
But I've released something.
Yep.
Which is interesting.
And fascia does hold memory.
Yes. Say more, Leah. This is important for you to listen to.
Yeah, maybe we can link like a research study or something. But yeah, our fascia, literally, it's almost like, the way that I picture it is almost like another nervous system.
Different than the nervous system.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Because it's a structure that's, my understanding is it's connected to both the nervous system and our muscles. It's like a coating, a layer. But it is a connector, right? It's almost like the mycelium in the body. That's another, I often think about the nervous system as the mycelium in the body, but when I really think about how mycelium looks and how like the little fibers all over it and little fingers all over it, I actually think more about fascia. Yeah.
And I've always known that muscle holds memory because when I did my training in EMDR, eye movement desensitization, reprocessing. It's like processing trauma. And what I learned in the training was our muscle holds memory. So if we had a trauma, there's a place in the body that holds it. And then it's connected to belief. And so part of processing that is digesting this thing that happened in the body and then reprogramming the belief system, right? And so that's often what I do. And I know you do this too, Leah, with people who are processing trauma. So what we're trying to do in this podcast is connecting it to the larger ancestral generational patterns too, right? So as Leah's talking about like nervous system and fascia, and these are all the different layers, that's the same pattern.
Yep.
When we zoom out to get the collective wisdom and we zoom back in to get cellular wisdom, that's all we're doing is we're just going into another layer of wisdom.
Yep.
It's the same, right? Like we talked about in our last episode with alchemy, it's like, what is above is below. What is without is within. It's the same thing. It's a reflection, right?
That's right.
So wherever we're judging or throwing someone under the bus, it's really a shadow part of ourselves. Mm-hmm. So just look, it's not scary. It is scary.
Yeah.
But I released it, even though it was scary.
So curious. No pressure, because you did say this was complete.
Tell me.
I'm like doing a little nudge, but also like, feel free to say no or veto.
I'm good at saying no. Go ahead.
Good. If there was an initial belief tied to this pain, and you were working on kind of the reframing of that belief at this point, what would a believable belief for you be?
Oh, the old one was, I cannot have the love that I want. And the new belief is, I am free to love. It's not just whoever I want. It's I am just free.
Yeah. How's that feel when you say it out loud?
Oh, it makes me want to cry.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, that door was unlocked
the whole time. I am free to love who I want. I am free to love myself. I am free to build the life that I want. I am free. Beautiful. I feel like I should pay for this session.
You really did it all. I just did a little bit of guiding here and there.
That was awesome. Who knew? I was in so much pain.
body is amazing.
That body is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, body.
Yeah.
Thank you, body.
Thank you, Judy's body.
Thank you, Leah's body.
Thank you, Leah's body.
Thank you, Earth body.
Thank you, Earth body. Oh, God. Thank you, celestial body.
Celestial bodies. Thank you, Mercury in retrograde.
Continuing to teach us lessons about communication.
Woo! And it's not a big fucking deal. Just do it different.
No.
That's it.
Yeah, it's so true.
Just do it
and
different.
And also, this is a very minor blip on the radar. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Although I do hope you get access.
Totally. Thank you for accompanying me on that. And if this was helpful to you, please and subscribe and share it with somebody, especially anyone who experiences chronic illness or pain in the body. It's just another way in to look at it. Okay?
That's right.
We are not doctors or medical professionals. We're just offering a different way to look at things.
That's right.
Sharing what we do. Right, and to make connections. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, Judy.